What is up, guys? Ncaa 31 here, and it is time, that time of year, my annual foray of breaking down my all-time favorite offensive system, the run and shoot. Bit of an introduction here. We start out featuring the Houston Oilers from the 90s, led by the great Warren Moon, and these clips of videos will help to illustrate why I love this offense so much. As you look at Warren just throw a dart across the field, and Drew Hill, wow, catch and run. Look at that speed. But this series of clips from, I would say, 1991 to 93, when the Oilers had this really clicking, illustrate why I love this offense so much. As you see Ernest Givens do a little catch and run and his famous front flip there. You had a great passer in Moon, who in my opinion is the best quarterback to ever run this offense. Some other great ones, Jim Kelly, heck, even Jeff George and Scott Mitchell threw up great numbers running the run and shoot. Barry Sanders played a large chunk of his prime in the run and shoot. In the college ranks, Andre Ware, the Heisman Trophy winner, David Klingler put up great numbers, and guys like Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang. Every time the run and shoot has been tried in every level of football, it has worked. It is a tough system to deal with. And some of the reasons why you can see in this video right here with the Houston Oilers. You have a great quarterback in Warren Moon. You have three excellent receivers. These Oilers teams, they had Drew Hill, Ernest Givens, Hayward Jeffries, three Pro Bowl caliber receivers, and a couple of guys who they combined to have their fourth guy, as well as a 1,000-yard rusher and Lorenzo White. Good offensive line. It really puts a lot of stress on the defense because you have to respect those four wide receivers. If you can't match up, you're going to get dialed up all over the field. Not too many teams have one shutdown corner, let alone three or four. So it forces you into putting a lot of sub packages onto the field, and with those light numbers in the box, that opens up running lanes. It puts the defense in a catch-22. They put linebackers on the field, they have no chance to deal with the speed spread out over the field. And if they go small, it opens up running lanes. So really, the defense is left with one of two options, which, is no different than stopping any other offense. Get great pass pressure, or play great coverage, or both. And on a week-to-week basis, how many teams are really talented enough to do that on a consistent basis, down in and down out? So that's really what makes the run and shoot click as far as the idea of it. The second is that, unlike most offenses that have slight adjustments that the QB and wide receivers make at the line, the run and shoot, the slight adjustments are done on the move. Receivers and quarterbacks read what's going on defensively both pre-snap and after the snap, and they will switch their routes up on the fly. Like that last touchdown pass, that was a slide concept where you have a outlet or a bubble, and you have a receiver running down the seam, and he's going to read off of the coverage which way to break. And the other receiver split out wide, he has the option to stop his route or continue to clear out, depending on what he sees. And everything has to work in sync and together. Quarterback and wide receiver have to see the same thing, or bad things can happen. Part of the reason why the run and shoot isn't run as a full-time system is, because it takes a lot of talent for one. In the era of the salary cap, not too many teams have the combination of quarterback, four deep at wide receiver, and the offensive line capable of protecting everybody. But run and shoot concepts themselves, they live on every week in the NFL, in every playbook in the NFL. Whether it be from pro-style formations or spread sets with a tight end. Saints come to mind. The Patriots really come to mind. Patriots and the Giants are probably the two teams in the NFL that are most like a run and shoot offense. Mike Mars had a lot of run and shoot flavor to his passing attack with the Rams. The Detroit Lions, they run a lot of the same vertical switch routes that are run and shoot inspired. So the run and shoot, while no longer a full-time four-wide, one-back system, lives on in the NFL today still. Now notice the options Des Bryant has here. He has the option to run an out, streak, or slant. And the play was incomplete, but you saw him read the coverage and make the right decision. That's what this shoot is all about. And in this video series, I will show you the plays and how to run them. Hope you guys enjoy. Talk to you all later. Peace.